This Halloween we got 6 games for a grand party. Let's have some fun. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We head to Novosibirsk first. This is where Sibir do battle with reigning champions Red Army, who topped the league again this regular season. The red and blue open scoring in the last minute of the first period with a power play tally. Lyndon Bay rifles it home from the left circle. Mikhail Grigorenko and Kirill Kaprizov with the setup. But Sibir get back even just 19 seconds later. Odd-man rush give and go, and Josef Pustin that's his 8th of the year. Nikita Mikhailov with the helper. Second period now, Vladimir Pervoshin gains the line, slams on the brakes, and beats Sorokin with a wrister on the short side. It doesn't look like Sorokin anticipated such turn of events. And that's the game winner too. Sibir win their 6th in a row and rise to 3rd place in the East. 2-1 is the final. And now to Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan, Avtomobilist entertain Boris tonight. This one is thoroughly good. The Virtus get on the board 6 minutes in as they convert on a power play. Jeff Black jams it home on the rebound. Late in the period, Avtomobilist with another man advantage. Brooks Masek finds himself all alone in the slot, but Henrik Karlsson shuts the door. Boris level at 5 minutes into the second. Igor Shalapov snaps it home from on top of the circle. That's his first of the season. Yekaterinburg pulled back ahead in the last minute of the period with yet another power play goal. Masek is credited with his 8th of the year. This one catches Karlsson off guard and he's replaced by Eddie Pasquale between the pipes after intermission. Homeside makes it a 2-2 hockey game 47 seconds into the third. Eric Tangrady finds wide open Arkady Shestakov and the puck is in the net a moment later. Are you gonna love this? 9 minutes later, Pavel Datsyuk gets the puck in the neutral zone, puts some wizardry on, and scores his 1st of the year. Vintage Datsyuk gets another power play goal for Avtomobilist, and they lead 3-2. Boris even it up again within the final 5 minutes of regulation. Darren Dietz tees it up at the blue line and fires a cannonball past Jakub Kovar. The game goes to overtime and it lasts just 40 seconds. Nigel Doss capitalizes on the breakaway chance. Doss scores against his former team and Avtomobilist and their 7-game losing streak. Boris loses their 4th straight. 4-3 overtime is your final. We'll make our next stop in Nizhny Novgorod, where Torpedo lets him up against Kunlun Red Star. They get up to a hot start. Gary Hunt decks Denis Barantsev in the corner. Mikhail Orlov stands up for his teammate. Hunt wins the fight, looks for some more action, doesn't get it, but sucks Torpedo's serviceman into a game misconduct. Orlov and Hunt get 5-minute majors for fighting and Kunlun go on a power play. They capitalize early into it. Andrew Miller plays it to the left wing, skates to the slot, receives a return pass from Adam Cracknell and scores. 1-0 Red Star. Middle of the period now, Tyler Redditt throws it in front, it takes a few bounces and Jeremy Smith melts it down. Second period now, 4-on-4 hockey for a few moments, and just as Kunlun get a man advantage, Stanislav Bacharov stops it home to tie it up at 1-1. It counts as a short-ending goal. But the Dragons capitalize on another power play led in regulation, and this one is for the win. Corey Kane hits the twine and Kunlun get their 5th consecutive victory. 2-1 is your final. We're in Helsinki, Finland now, where Jokerit met Lokomotiv. A month ago, the Jesters beat the Railwaymen 4-1 in Yaroslavo. It's the exact opposite at Hartwell Arena. Artem Ilyenko puts Loko in the lead just a minute and 17 seconds into the game. Late in the period, Marco Antila steals the puck at his own blue line, storms down the ice with it, gets in with the defenseman breathing down his neck, takes his shot away, and it's stopped by Yulia Konovalov. Early in the second now, Alexei Halmik gets the puck in stride and shoots from the hash marks. Another great save by Konovalov. Loko double their lead soon after that. Peter Chiripanov shoots from inside. Yanis Kalinic has a piece of it and it trickles over the goal line. The Virtus improved their lead to 3-0 5 minutes into the third period. Pavel Kudryavtsev scores his 7th of the year on a break. The Jersey still rolled the dice with the extra attacker. Marco Antila steals the shutout from Konovalov with the tip-in. Extra attacker remains on the ice, but Loco bagged it with the empty netter. Stefan DaCosta with the goal, and Magnus Pajarvis Svensson with his first career KHL point. Locomotive 4, Jokered 1. We go to Moscow now, where Dynamo hosts Saloniki Live. There's a huge save early on in this one. Ivan Bacharov flashes leather on Nikita Soshnikov, who's tied for first in the league in goals. The blue and white score their first goal of the game late in the period. Mitchell Moiseyev finds Slava Kolomin at the far post. Dmitry Yashkin improves the lead to 2-0 just under 4 minutes into the second. Andrei Mironov with the original shot. Late in the period, Nikita Soshnikov receives the puck on open ice, flies to the slot, but Bacharov has his number again. Dynamo get 2 more before the period expires. First, Salva turned the puck over on the breakout, and Daniil Tarasov scores his 5th of the season, ending the night for Yuka Metsala. Andre Correa leaves him in goal. Dynamo solve him less than 2 minutes later. Igor Pologalov buries the rebound on the power play. Salva do get the start they won in the third. Grigory Panin scores his first goal of the season, and it comes on a man advantage as well. But that's all they can get. Dynamo get outshot 30-21, but take it 4-1 on home ice. Just one more score left to tell you about. Spartak faced Severstal on home ice. Dmitry Vishnyevsky scores his 4th of the season midway through the second. It counts after video review, and then Severstal tied up just 18 seconds later. Daniil Vovchenko with the marker. They exchange goals late in regulation. Vladislav Provolnev gets another goal against his former team, but Alexander Kokochev brings it back to even with the extra attacker route. It goes to the shootout, and Kaspars Daugavich wins it for Spartak. 3-2 shootout is your final. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 3 more games, including Metalurg versus Dynamo Minsk and Amur against Avangard. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.